Hi, my name is Jessica, also known as Shibiti. Welcome to Zula Pillow Talk, a show where we get up close and personal with the people that matter. We're going to be taking a closer look into the lives of these people that you follow in social media in a raw, uncut, and unfiltered manner. So, let's get talking. Welcome to this episode of Zula Pillow Talks. I have here with me Xenia.
Yes, and she is Jessica.
Yes, I'm also known as Shibati. And right now we are in Xenia's room on her bed.
Yeah,
invading her privacy.
Just come only.
Yeah, it's very comfortable. Hope you don't mind me cozying up to you.
No, it's fine. You already sit. Still.
Yeah, actually I also asked her if she had some wine so that we can get a little bit like comfortable and raw, intimate. Cheers.
Yeah. I'm actually a bit intimidated. I've never been like too personal about my life.
Okay.
I've never spoken about many things.
You better drink more wine, babe.
No!
So Xenia, like we know that you are TSL's darling and that you are a public image. Yes, you are!
Okay.
Like when I think of TSL, I will always think of like you and Fauzi.
Aww.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I want to know like more about you on a personal level and sort of like dig a bit deeper.
Okay.
Hopefully find that kind of worms though. But I just want to like get to know you more on a very personal level. So can you tell us more about yourself? Like from when you were younger, what sort of person were you like? Are you any different from back then compared to now?
From my childhood, I can remember in primary school, I'm damn ugly. I was super ugly. I was
Not possible.
No, I was really nerdy. Like I had these oval specs and I was a Chinese dancer. So my mom was super anal about like my hair being super neat.
Okay, what?
And then she will like tie like that, right? She will tie like that into a ponytail. Then she will put gel.
That sounds like all the Chinese dancers.
No, as if it's not enough, she will hairspray the shit out of me. And then like, it's just damn ugly lah. Then I remembered when I was in P5 or P6 and during recess, I'm quite active. So I love playing like catching and stuff after our meal. And the guys were saying that like, okay, the one who lose will have to go and hold Xenia's hand.
Oh no! Hey, I bet all those guys are regretting now because how many guys would love to hold your hand now?
Yeah, you bet. So like I went home, then I was really like upset, I guess. That was the first time I felt like, oh my god, appearance is quite important.
Yeah.
Like you know when you're a kid, like you don't really think much about it.
Yeah.
Then moving forward to secondary school, I had my rebellious face, my alien face.
Hey, how alien were you? Share, because you seem very like guai, you know?
Huh, really?
Yeah, as in you seem like a very nice girl that like that you're home like by midnight and
keep going.
Really, I really think that you're just very like sunshine girl sort of image. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's a good thing.
No, okay, that's great. But I feel like I was also back then I was still a sunshine girl. Okay. It's just that I hung out with a group of friends who were very naughty. But I never regretted meeting them because they are just so bro. And I feel like my entire life, right, I've never met someone else just like that.
Right.
Yeah. It's like you got problem, right? They will just be here.
Yeah.
Eh, 你屌什么屌? That kind. So, but the sad thing is like most of them, I have no idea where they went. They either like, okay, my classmates whom I used to be quite close to, the last time I saw him, he told me he was in like a boys' home.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Then he has like this thing on his ankle, so he's on probation.
Yeah.
And okay, so last time I would hang out with them. They would sniff glue underneath the
like
void
legit
deck.
just take a bucket of glue and
No, I can't exactly remember. Then like me and my best friend, we also tried like.
Have you ever tried sniffing glue?
No, we
Really?
didn't.
Why didn't you try?
No, I think the fact that they are naughty, but at the same time they are protective.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
they are super
Generally,
like
that lah, yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's because we are girls lah. Then they are more like, 不要，你不可以.
Were they mostly guys?
Yeah, mostly guys. Yeah, they are like my 干狗. 干姐. Do y'all not have? I feel like every time I tell like Fauzi or anyone in TSL about this story, right, nobody can relate to me and I feel so like...
Actually, I have a similar background, yeah.
Right.
Not the whole kan thing because I always feel a bit awkward saying it.
Okay, oh my god.
I had like I had a bunch of friends in secondary school that were like very naughty also.
Yeah.
But then they taught me a lot, like about growing up, like coming out of... I come from a very sheltered family and I didn't really know anything. And I'm like the teacher's pet. I'm pretty annoying in that sense. Then
Okay.
like through that few years in secondary school, they really shaped my whole like secondary school life. They showed me a lot of things. And they also do a lot of naughty thing lah.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, I
yeah.
don't really want to say, but
Okay.
like yeah, they didn't sniff glue. At least I don't think so. But you know, like smoke. Oh, I got remember the first time we went to smoke. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
also with them. Then like
Okay.
they vomited and stuff like that. So
shit. Yeah.
I can relate in a way.
Okay, like the whole gun thing, right? It's actually quite a cute concept if I were to like think about it now.
Really?
So last time like it started with like gan zhe, gan go, and then I got really creative. I had like gan pillow, gan bolster, gan fork, gan spoon.
Oh my god.
Like we just want to be like one of a kind, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just the way like we born no, as neighborhood school kids. Yeah.
Right, but
And
you are not keeping in touch with them much anymore.
yeah, not much. I don't really see them around. Yeah. But if I do, I feel like I would still strike a conversation. They are the kind of people like you don't meet for years, but you still feel like you can trust them.
That's nice. That's really nice.
Yeah,
It
because
takes you so long.
I remember like in Sec 3 maybe or Sec 2, I was just sitting at the basketball court. And I was just looking at people lah, just looking, and then the girl just came up to me and
You mean like staring?
yeah, then the girl
Diaoing,
say
not
like,
looking.
Yeah, no, I was really just looking. Maybe my eyes big lah, I don't know lah. Then she like fucking angry. Then she just came to me. 你屌什么屌？你从远远，我从远远看到你一直看我。Then I was just like, what's the help? And then like my guy friends came and they're just like, no lah, chill lah, chill lah.
Yeah,
Then
really
like
diffuse the
her
situation.
guy friends came, and I was just like, holy
And then it became a
shit.
fight.
No, it was
Oh.
like just like a lot of. Then after that, Xenia say sorry. If like that was the solution, I could have done it earlier. It's just
Yeah.
that, yeah. But it's funny lah. Now I look back, I feel like that's also a huge part of my life. Then I went on to JC. JC was very fun. I felt like JC was when I became very guai and sporty, and like I was just like a nice human being.
Are you not a nice human being now?
I feel like I'm more wary about people.
Okay.
But in JC, I was really like, I will only look at the good part about people.
Okay.
Like, I always give them the benefit of the doubt that like, okay, they do something wrong or something iffy. I will just be like, yeah, they're just human, you know.
Yeah.
It's really just like, I only focus on the good part. And I felt like it was so simple. Life was so simple back then. And I was so
when you were
happy.
younger, what?
Yeah,
like,
I think so.
Even before you start working, there's a lot of things that you don't realize, all the shit that life throws at you.
Yeah, man, life happens. But then, yeah, so that Xenia in JC is someone whom I will always like look back and be like,
Remember
I miss her.
fondly?
Yeah, just like I really miss
想当年
her.
like so innocent and so
and
pure.
like, just like happy. Like I'm just happy. Like I go to bed happy. I don't like look up at my ceiling and be like, oh my god,
Why?
life sucks.
Fuck.
Yeah. And then I move on to uni, where I majored in history. It was a subject that I wanted to do because I planned to teach
Yeah,
in the
I
future.
heard about that.
Yeah, so then I took a summer internship with NIE and I taught in a neighborhood school. And I was really happy to get a neighborhood school because I was from
One?
Yeah,
Was
and
it
then
the same one that you went to?
no.
Okay.
Yeah, but the kids like reminded me of how I was back then lah. And like there was once like this kid tried copying the answers or something, and I was really angry. I was just like, I could see you doing it like from wherever I'm standing. And then she like, no lah, and then I just like
Not skilled lah.
yeah, I was
Copy
just
also
like,
cannot let the teacher see,
like,
right?
come on, I did like way better back then when I was a student.
I think people are lazy with their methods nowadays. They just expect
Maybe.
to get away with stuff.
Yeah,
I
so
feel.
so then I just sat her down and then like I talked to her after that for like a good 15 minutes, and I was just like, god damn, that was me back then when my teacher was
how
like
grown up
scolding
and
me.
how times have changed.
Yeah, I feel like wow, so old yeah. Then after that, so I was planning to be a teacher, right? So I went on with like getting my degree and everything. And my last semester was my summer exchange in Korea. And then I just had this like YOLO moment where like I know I love watching TSL videos and I love like the YouTube scene and I love like reading articles. And then I was like, you know, fuck it, let's just try. Like if rejected like anyway I got a backup plan.
What do you do? You audition for TSL?
No, I just applied as a editorial intern in Eat Book. So I wrote into Brian, and my cover letter was shit lah. I like describe myself as salted egg sauce. Like
What?
It's
As
really
in-
like mega cheesy.
Okay.
Yeah, and then for some reason he saw some potential in me, and I got in.
Yeah. And look where you are now.
Thank you. It must be the salted egg sauce. Yeah, so I feel like I grew up a lot. I'm like right now, even now, I'm damn different from that person who I was back then when I first joined TSL.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you feel is like the major turning point that made you who you are today?
Actually, who am I today? I feel
Hot
like
cheeky legs.
Ugh.
Actually, yeah. What's with the name? You know, like when I first
I
heard of
know.
the name, I really imagined like bikini and lingerie photos because hot cheeky lace, right? It sounds
Yeah,
like some like La Senza or
ooh.
like Victoria's Secret thing.
Yeah. It's really just okay. You know, in secondary school, you always have this like embarrassing Gmail handle or Hotmail handle, and mine was that lah. Then I used that for like my Twitter, my
But why?
blog.
Like, were you like? Is it was
No,
like
cause
trying
like
to act sexy thing?
no.
or-
I just really like lace. Like I find myself like buying like lace dress, like the innocent kind lah. Like you know, secondary school kind of
there's
dress.
no such thing as innocent lace, okay?
Got like what color that cover all the way until your neck kind. And then I was thinking like I'm quite cheeky, but back then I was just trying to decide. Then I asked my best friend. I was like, hot cheeky lace or hot smoking lace? You see, so embarrassing until I keep stumbling on my words. And then he was like, I think hot cheeky. Then after
Hot
that,
cheeky
I
lace
just,
sounds like a pair of butt cheeks in like lace thongs or something.
yeah, but the thing is like people already recognize me as like
Yeah,
that.
of course.
So
Yeah,
I'm
don't
just
ch-
like,
don't change it.
yeah, I'm not changing it. Yeah, but it's embarrassing. Still embarrassing. Yep. Anyway, what was your question again?
Like the turning point in your
Oh.
life.
Yeah, so I was saying like even now I feel like I'm just super different, and I think there's a reason why I like miss that old Xenia.
Right.
Okay, so my turning point was when I joined TSL, like maybe 2 to 3 weeks into my internship, and I broke up with my then boyfriend, and something happened between us that I feel like I'm ready to talk about it.
Okay.
It's been like 3 years, and I've never spoken about this in any platform, just
Okay.
cause it's damn freaking personal to me. But that is the main reason why like I'm like this today, or like
Okay.
I'm that driven, or I'm that fearless today. So like back then, when I was together with my boyfriend, number one, he wasn't that supportive of this kind of jobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
but
So
why did he feel like it's too out there?
no, I think he's okay. I understand his concern, and that is he's scared that like it will change me into someone else. You know
Okay,
that like cause it's so
yeah.
materialistic, and that he like maybe halfway you wouldn't even be chasing just your passion. It will be just for fame, and I totally understand his concern. It's just like a pity lah that he can't at least try to support
Okay.
me. Yeah. So that was one, and the other one was so I got cheated on.
By this guy?
Yeah, by this guy.
Do we know who he is?
No, you don't.
Oh, okay.
So, okay, the thing is, that was my first relationship.
Right.
And I've always been that kind of girl who, like, I want my first boyfriend to be my husband.
Like marry.
Yeah,
and,
so.
happily ever after doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But not for us.
Then, so I got cheated on. The timeline was, okay, after 6 months of being together,
Okay.
one day he just told me, like, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. And
Oh,
I.
wow. He actually came forward and told you
Yeah.
about it.
And then he told me that I made out with someone, and then I cheated on you, blah blah blah. And then I was like, okay. No, actually, fuck, I wasn't okay. I was just like, God, I went crazy.
Oh my
I was just like, what the fuck?
3 years ago, this.
Yeah. And then I went through a crazy phase. And the funny thing is, I always thought that I'm someone who like will just walk away when someone do this kind of thing to me,
Yeah.
because I know my worth. But when you're really in love with someone,
You want to give them a chance.
I guess it's like
Yeah.
and plus he was really sincere about it. I was just like,
I mean, he did come forward to tell you lah.
Yeah.
But did you ever see it coming? Like, did you
no,
know?
like he is like a decent man.
Okay, yeah,
So
that's really tough.
Yeah, so okay, I tried my best to like forgive him, and we went on this recovery trip, which is back to, yeah, it's just like a holiday.
Okay.
And after that, what happened? So our relationship got better, right? It's just that towards the end of our relationship, it was just tiring because we kept quarreling. Just because
I
we
understand
are
that,
just
yeah.
so different lah. Yeah, I can quarrel for
And then the
hours
ten-
one like fucking shit.
Yeah. And the tension is already so, there's
Yeah,
so much
yeah.
tension and Just everything sets you off.
So then in the end, I just called it off lah. And then I told him that like, I just don't think that we can work out as a couple. As much as I really saw a future with you. Like we wanted like 2 golden retriever and 1 monkey. Then
and 1 monkey?
Yeah.
What? Can you even keep a monkey
We are
in
weird
Singapore?
like that. No. Like maybe like somewhere else. Then so then it ended, and I was still like his friend. I was still his family, like because he was alone in Singapore.
Okay. Why do I feel like the story is about to get twisted?
Yeah. So the part that hurts the most was one day he just told me like, hey, I got something to tell you. And as much as I want to be a friend as a family, I always tell him that like, can you try to like talk to your bros first? If they cannot make it, I'll be there.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he said like, no, I want to talk to you about something. And I was like, if you want to tell me about you kissing a girl or making out with a girl recently, you know, it's fine. You don't have to feel like obligated to tell me. You know, like I'm chill. And he was like, no, it's something else. And then I just had like this sixth sense, like a very strong instinct that like something awful is about to happen.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure it's about like the previous cheating incident.
It was more than what he said it was?
Yeah, so like back then he told me it was with a stranger.
Oh
Then, so like I met up with him and he confronted and it was with our friend.
Oh no, that bitch!
That we go on triple date, double date.
Oh my god, that
and
hoe!
And she was like on the recovery trip.
What kind of person is she? So fake. Did you go and slap her?
No.
Oh
so
my god, bitch slap her. I'm so angry for you.
I've been like that for a while, like a long while. Like I was damn angry. And
with both,
I really
right?
went crazy. Yeah.
Did you talk to the girl?
I didn't. I just I just blocked the both of them because me and my ex-boyfriend, we went crazy, and I don't blame him for going crazy because I just feel like it's like a normal human thing.
Like, what do you mean he went crazy? I mean, he's the one that fucked up, right? Like, he should have been making it up to you. And honestly, I kind of feel like, since y'all already broke up, right? Like, maybe he should have carried it with him and like not hurt you further, since you have already put that distance between the both of you.
I have no idea. Do you not want to know? Like after your
I would want. Actually, if I already decide that I'm going to leave you, I would rather. I'm already leaving everything behind. Yeah, so it would have hurt a bit less.
Yeah.
Like sometimes ignorance is bliss, you know.
I feel like so, but I think it's just him being selfish that he just can't like let go of the guilt.
He sounds
so
like
he's
an
just
asshole,
gonna like
you know?
let go of his guilt on me.
Yeah.
I'm just like
unleash the shit upon you, like brah. Like,
so
deal with it, Xenia.
And I had to deal with it and back then I was in TSL interning, and it was very hard because you're transitioning into like adulthood, you know, and that's already hard enough, and I have to like write an article, I have to like be in front of the camera. I was just like, wow, it's fucking
just
tough.
Pretend that everything is okay.
Yeah, so there was one day that I was just trying to not listen to any songs that are
emo.
sad. Yeah.
So
I put on like a 3-hour rap playlist. And like I had this Google Doc like on the right. And I had to write something about Yong Tau Fu. Like, fuck, I just got cheated on. I still need to write about Yong Tau Fu. I don't care about Yong Tau Fu. And like, I finished the 3-hour playlist with nothing written on the Google Doc.
Oh god.
It was, and I don't even know what the fuck I was doing. I was just like that. And then like the headphones like that for 3 hours.
Yeah, just like
I just stood there like,
zoning out and just trying to comprehend everything.
And then my editor back then was Kai Ying.
Okay.
And then she was like, Xenia, I need to talk to you. I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get scolded. Then I like, okay, then we went to the balcony. Like last time TSL's office still got like this private corner. So like we went there and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get fucked, but it's okay, I'm gonna apologize and be professional about it. And the first thing that Kai Ying said was, are you okay?
Aww.
And I'm like, boom!
Yeah, when you are not okay and someone asks you, are you okay?
That's the trigger. And I just like, boom! And somehow like, the balcony, right, the windows are like clear. So then I can see like Wen Chuan like getting his cereal. Then he like slowly thinking of his cereal. Then I was just looking at him while like crying. I was just like, I'm not. And I don't know how to be.
Oh no.
And she was like my best supervisor ever lah. She was really like caring about my welfare, and then she just told me that like, you know what, just take time off, just go home and come back and write better. I know like you're better than this, and I know you're strong enough. And I was just like, okay. I just like took time off, and that whole period was me like drinking, and I would like pack my days so tight that I don't have time to like be on my bed, right? And like look at my ceiling and think about stuff. Yeah. So like it would be like 9 to 6 I go to work. 7 to 9 I go for dinner with whoever who asks me. I'll just go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just distract yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
So from 10 all the way to 4 a.m. it will be drink and party.
4 a.m.
Yeah. Then I'll go home. Yeah. I'll go home at 5. I go to bed at 6. I sleep 2 hours. I go to work.
Wow. How long did you keep that up for?
3 months.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was insane and it was really unhealthy.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was damn weird because I always thought that in my mind I would have thoughts like, you don't deserve me, like, you know, like how can you do this kind of thing to me? Like a lot of bitterness and a lot of anger. But even till now, 3 years already, every now and then, like there's only like one thought or like one thing that I'll think about. And it's like not spiteful at all. It's just like, which part am I not enough?
Oh my god, that's the worst, to feel that way. But you gotta know that it's not that you were not enough. Some people just don't see the value no matter how like prominent it is right in front of you. But I absolutely feel that way.
Yeah. But it's like, it's just in my head and like nobody can like save you from that. And like as much as like everyone around me tells me that like he's not worthy, it's not your fault, blah 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 blah. But if you were ever cheated on, I feel like you understand how I feel. You will just take it personally because like you have been naked in front of him, like emotionally, spiritually, and physically. And for him to find someone else when you were there all along, you will just feel like, just which part? Is it something that I could have done so that I would be enough for you? So that's one thing that I learned all like throughout my entire life, right? I'm like a super happy-go-lucky girl. I'm like, as long as I try my best, right, I can live with no regrets. And that's the same for like schooling. Like I try my best. If I fail, right, I know I tried my best. Like I don't have to go to a local U. Like I'm happy the way I am. And then for touch rugby, if I don't get into like the national team, I'm fine. I try my best. I give myself 1 year. And if I get in, that's a bonus. But for relationship, I always thought that it's gonna be the same case until this.
It's not fair, right?
Yeah. No, I just feel that like, I think the worst is trying your best and you are still not enough for your partner. It's just like you can never get a closure, and that part, it was very tough for me to swallow. That I will, like, no matter how he tried to explain, I feel like he did genuinely try to explain like why he did all of that, but it will never be sincere enough for you. And the whole like 3 years, it was me waiting for the closure that I wanted to hear to help me like move on, whether be it is from like the guy or the girl. And she has never like apologize to me or like talk about it. Yeah, so then I reached that point where should I text her and say like, please just apologize to me because I'm in hell. And then my friend was like, you're pathetic, don't do that. And I was just like, I just feel like if she were to like apologize to me, I would feel better because I treated her as my friend.
Were you guys close friends?
I wouldn't say like super close, but like we go out, we go overseas together and like everything lah. I feel like I treated her as a friend, as my friend, and for her to do that, I feel like, and for her to like not acknowledge anything and tell me, it's like,
it's very cowardly actually.
Yeah, it's like, fuck, don't tell me you don't have the balls to tell me, like you are like freaking an adult already.
Yeah, but some people they just have like no conscience.
I feel like maybe she's scared at first, then after that she just like let it like, never mind, it will be fine.
But did your mutual friends know about this?
I didn't talk about it for the longest time because I think it's my personality. Like I just like when I'm like crying and like breaking down, I just don't like to talk to people about it because I think like damn awkward. They like don't know how to react. Then I also feel a bit bad. So I only always talk about stuff when like I can explain while being calm and like not crying. Yeah. So then that whole 2 years was just me waiting for the closure, right? And then until the point where I realized that it's going to be a very wise quote. And that is, the closure shouldn't come from anyone else but yourself. Like, because no amount of like sorries is going to be sincere enough. It's just, you are just not going to feel like, I don't know, like, they just can't make up for it lah. Like, they can apologize, they can explain all you want, but the closure that you are looking for, you already have like answers in your head and they are not going to give you that answer.
Yeah,
know?
Exactly. I think more often than not, right, what we expect that person who has let you down to say, like even if you do say something after that, it's not what you think is going to be lah. Yeah. Actually, I've been cheated on before also, and it was also my first relationship.
Oh my god, it sucks!
The first cut is really the deepest, and it really changes you because when you're young, you believe in love, and like you think you like when somebody tells you that they love you, and you want to be loved so badly, you really believe it. And like mine was like a serial cheater, so I caught him with like multiple girls. Like I it's damn jialat one lah. Like he will send me home, right?
Yeah.
And then immediately go and pick up another girl after that. Then baller, okay? And he can be like with me, right? Then I have to go to the toilet. Then I have to talk to another girl. And then sometimes it's like, I'm not stupid. Like I kind of knew that it was going on, but I was so blinded and I really didn't want to believe in it.
Yeah.
But of course, like eventually I just kept finding out truth after truth. And I was like, okay lah, I think it's time to wake up my idea.
Yeah.
But the stupid thing is, you know, there were times where I just believed him lor whenever he said that
he's sorry.
I'm only they're just friends. I'm sorry. I love you the most. Like I want to marry you. That sort of thing. And it went on for like 2.5 years.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but after 2.5 years, like I don't know. I forgot what was the turning point. But basically, I just called it off. But there were moments where he was like begging me, like on his feet also.
Yeah.
And I had the exact same thought as you. Like as a young adult. Okay, I wasn't an adult. I was like a teenager. But but it was also the same thing. Like, why am I not good enough? You know, I felt like I loved you so much. We were happy. To me, I felt like I had everything. So I simply could not understand why you're in a relationship with me. I felt like I had everything that I wanted. But for you, what was it in me that was lacking that you had to go and find in
someone
other
else,
girl?
right?
Yeah. And some of this was like multiple times. So it really like degraded my self-worth to like so little. So I really, really feel you when you like ask yourself like, why were you not good enough? And I think this is something that a lot of like young, not even young like even like older women, okay, they struggle with this concept. It's like when somebody doesn't love you the way you're supposed to be loved, right? And then you just like start crumbling because you feel that. It's because we seek sort of like validation and stuff from other people.
Of course. Do you think emotional or like physical cheating is worse?
I think both actually, because I feel like you can't do physical cheating without emotional cheating, but you can do emotional cheating without physical cheating. So in that way, I think physical is worse lah. Yeah, but of course I wouldn't like it if he went and fell in love with somebody else. But I don't know about you, but like after that that guy cheated on me, it really sort of put things into perspective. Like you kind of like grow up from it. You know, you realize that
you are forced to grow up. I guess
you cry every day and everything, but sooner or later you gotta stop that shit, right? Like life has to go on. Some kind of normalcy has to resume, and then after that you're just a bit more like aware of like the warning signs to look out for and sort of like guard your heart a bit more. But it will always stick lah. Like for me, even if I think about my first boyfriend now, like it's not that I still love him or anything, but I just don't understand, like, why would anybody else hurt me that way? Like, I've never done anything wrong to you. In fact, I really, really loved you. I gave you all my time, my heart, and everything. I'm sure you feel the same way. Like, and you thought they were decent people. That's the worst part. Like, I always thought, like, he's like a Christian guy, you know, that he, like, went to church and everything, but could not find the decency to even be honest with me, so that was really shocking.
Same. But the thing about me is, I think, when I first got into the relationship with him, I had this disclaimer, and that is like, I understand that it happens that you might fall in love with someone else.
No, it doesn't.
No, wait. Like so like I was that realistic because I grew up watching like people around me, my loved ones being cheated on, and how much damage is caused to them. I told him like, this is my disclaimer that I'm willing to take that leap of faith with you, but if you ever fall in love with someone else, and I understand that it is completely normal, you just have to end it off with me first. And you go and do whatever fuck shit you want with her. And I am fine. Like, no other fucking girlfriend will tell you that, but I did. And the fact that, like, he just didn't respect that, I just went crazy. And the fact that is, when he confessed to me, after 6 months, right? So that day when he confessed to me,
after 6 months, you all broke up, then he told it to you?
No. The first 6 months, where he first cheated on, and he told me it was with a stranger. So that day when he confessed to me, he actually did it the night before, right? So he came back to my room. And like, I can't erase that feeling of feeling damn fucking dirty. that like you touch someone else and you come and touch my body.
Yeah.
And I feel like I didn't even do anything wrong, but I feel fucking dirty, and I just like, no matter how much you try to like shower it off or like not think about it, right? You just feel damn dirty, and I felt it for damn long. And the way I look at like sex and like I value it so much, and I keep it so exclusive to you, and like for you it wasn't exclusive lah. Like having to touch someone and like do nasty things with them, and then you come back to me and you do the same thing to me. I'm just like, wow. I can't live with it for like the longest time. Yeah, until like, whoo, I'm fine. Yeah. So then like I feel like this entire incident, right, really helped me grow a lot in terms of like my career. So back then when I was in TSL, I felt like a bird. Like finally no one's gonna tell me that like he don't support this, and that like if you do this I'm gonna like break up with you. Yeah. As in like I don't blame him for anything else. If anything, I'm like Ariana Grande, I'm like thank you for this experience, and next. Yeah, so there's no hard feelings, and I feel like bringing this up, my purpose wasn't to like evoke any like anger or like make people feel like, oh, you have to sympathize with me or anything. It was just like, this was like a major turning point. Back then, Xenia was like happy-go-lucky. She's like, whatever floats my boat. Yeah, I'm like, cool. But right now, okay, but after that incident, I'm like, now no one's stopping me. And like, I'm already at my lowest. I'm not even on the ground. I'm like in hell. There's no way I can go any lower than this.
Yeah.
So I was like fearlessly like chasing my dream, and no matter like how many times I fail, I get like rejected, I'm just like cool, I'm cool with that. Like I've been through worse, and I just kept going, and it went on for like the whole 2 years where I signed as a full-time talent in TSL, and it felt like a marathon, except that I wasn't just jogging, I was sprinting, because I gave myself that 2 years to chase my dream, and I told myself that if I don't progress after 2 years, I'm gonna go back and teach, and I'm fine with that, because my motto is I try my best, right? And I guess it picked up from there, and that incident helped my career in a sense, that I finally understood how it was like to be a bird and just like fly. No, not even fucking fly, like soar up.
Like an eagle, not just a bird, okay?
I just like do whatever freak I want, and like I chase my own dream. You don't get to tell me that like you are not supportive of this, or like you don't think like this is good for me or this is suitable for me. Like I decided for myself, okay? If one day I think that like this industry is getting toxic for me, I will leave. But I am the one who's making the decision. So that helped my career, but it didn't help me like as a person lah, when it comes to relationship.
Okay. Oh, I understand what you mean.
Yeah, I just feel very guarded lor. Like when people talk to me, and then I'll just be like, cool, I know what you're doing.
Actually, it's good that you know what some people are trying to do, but at the same time, like I'm really happy that it helped you soar. You know? Like sometimes we just need that push, because if not, then
well, it was like a fucking hard push, man. It was like a rugby tackle.
Yeah. But yeah, like I feel like maybe if that didn't happen, perhaps you may not have chased your dreams as fearlessly.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, and maybe, you know, if he didn't make that mistake, he might still be in your life telling you, I don't really approve of you doing this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really like you wearing that or whatever fucking nonsense.
It's really just a pity that like he can't like be supportive. Now when I look for a partner, he has to be supportive, that's number one. And yeah, but I'm not thinking about that now lah. It's like, let me just like chill first.
Yeah, actually I wanted to ask you, so I assume you're not dating anybody now?
No, I'm not.
But
I'm ready.
yeah, I feel like, you know, you'd be a really fun person to date, because you're like
really,
so outgoing, and yeah, really, I mean...
No, but I feel like that's what people usually see me as. Like,
you are what, right? Outgoing,
I am, but like,
very, like
I do have like my my emotional side, which is very hard to handle, I feel, as a partner. That like not many people know.
I feel you, because I'm like fucking emotional, like really over the top. Just now when you want to cry, right? I also want to cry though. But I think it would be a joke if we both started bawling. And then like it would be hard to carry the conversation. So I had to like, maintain my composure. Yeah, but
anyway, I'm emotional, but I like to be alone. Like I don't want to like talk to you unless I am fine talking alone without crying, but then I'm not emotional already, you see? Like, so when I'm really, really down, I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to be alone and just like yeah, I just want to look up at my ceiling and stare at it for hours and not try to fall asleep. Yeah, that kind of feeling. And drink tons of wine and like cry. That's all. Yeah, so it's very hard to find a partner who understands me like that. And I've really tried, but I feel like after that thing, I just don't want to depend on someone else so much that I'm overly independent for a relationship. Yeah.
Oh.
That like I don't need anybody, because I feel like the minute I depend on someone, I will just fall back into that trap that like he will just do something. I just like can't be. I'm just scared of being optimistic, I guess. I reach a point where, okay, this is quite dark and sad. I reach a point where like if everything goes on too smoothly or too happily, I feel like something wrong is gonna happen. Something
scary,
bad
right?
is gonna happen.
Because it's so
So I just don't believe that it can go on so smoothly anymore. Like something is bound to happen. It's just I don't know when, but it's gonna pop up any minute. So
I think it's true and it's not true, but I feel like you are in a position where you are like ready for a new relationship, but the right person hasn't come along yet that will show you that like everything that you're apprehensive of is actually like possible for it to come true. And like I feel like because you've already been through so much, right? You're not just gonna settle for like any guy who is like doesn't tick all of your boxes. Like right now, you've already been through the hurt, so you're guarded, and like you've got your career going for you. You don't need like somebody to come and tell you like you're pretty, you're success, like you know you're good
But I
enough.
still
You
want
know
that
that
though.
you're good enough, huh?
I don't mind that.
You're very pretty, by the way.
Hey, thanks. Go on.
Yeah. Hey, we're not dating. I'm not going to do it all day. I mean, I might be in your bed and I might be whining. I need to dine you first.
Yeah.
But I feel like right now I just feel like you are a bit afraid of vulnerability, because vulnerability in a way is also puts you at a sort of like a position where you are prone to, I don't know what the fuck could happen, right?
Like
it could
all the
swing both
damage
ways.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, the funny thing is, remember I used there was one time I DM you about like
Yes.
therapy.
Yes.
So
Wow.
so I actually DM'd Jessica. They're like, hey, I heard that you're quite open to talk about this.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
I asked her like, hey, I know you used to go for therapy.
Yeah,
And it really helped you, and I saw that you share it on your blog, and I have this friend, you know, that wants to go for therapy.
I knew it wasn't a friend.
Yeah, it was me.
That's why I was like talking to her and I was like, then after that she never replied me, and I was like, okay, confirm not a friend.
So like I told her it was like my friend, but actually it was for me lah. And for some reason I felt a bit embarrassed.
Why?
I know I have no idea, because I don't think I suffer from like anything, but at the same time like as much as I want to erase that stigma, it's still there, you know.
But the thing is like, I think a lot of people, right, think that if you go for therapy or if you go see a treatment, you
got
have to
something wrong.
suffer from something like you
Yeah,
sell.
yeah.
But the truth is everyone goes through shit.
Yeah.
Like some people just bottle it all up inside, right?
Correct.
And if maybe they're lucky, it goes away, circumstances change, their life gets better.
Yeah.
But more often than not, it just explodes in their face, and and they will just go through some crisis or some meltdown.
Yeah.
I think it's much healthier to just openly talk about it and then like handle it as it comes along. Like why should like anything that's bothering us inside be any different from like other health problems that you go see a doctor or whatnot? Yeah.
So like back then, I was feeling a lot, and it doesn't help that like I don't like to talk to people when I'm in that zone. And at the same time, like, you know, I host videos, I act, and I'm always around people, and I've always been like happy. So I struggle with learning. I struggle with being sad. I cannot explain. I just don't know how to be sad. I don't know how to like just cry and like tell people, hey, I'm sad. I just feel like that's so not Xenia. Every time I reach that zone, I'll be like, I lost her somewhere. Oh my God, help me find her. Yeah. So
I feel like it's an occupational hazard. It's because you are so, like, you're a public figure and your public image is like so happy all the time that sometimes when it's time for you to, okay, I'm not in front of the camera anymore, this is just me alone with my feelings. It feels all too real, and it's like almost a bit too, it's a bit intimidating, isn't it? Like
I guess, okay, maybe not intimidating, just like tough to balance. Just feel like even on your bad days, you need to like be that happy. So like it was getting like, it was becoming a real problem, and that's why I asked you. And I went for my first therapy session.
Oh, you did? When
I
did you
did.
go? As in like, sorry, did you go to the place that I told you to go?
No, I went for
okay, you went
another
for
one.
someone,
Yeah,
okay.
but it was equally good.
Yeah.
And they really help me to like compartmentalize all my emotions.
Yes!
So
it's
like,
all about compartmentalizing. Yes.
Yeah. So like, I learned how to rationalize how I feel, and I think that I finally feel comfortable talking about it.
Oh my God,
because
so
I
happy
think,
for you.
yeah, because I think like any healthy people should go, especially if you're someone who just reacts to surface level emotions and just be like, why am I so upset all the time?
Yeah.
Or like, I angry sir. Like then you are just angry for like a whole month maybe, and you don't know why, and you don't know how to like solve it, and they will kind of help you compartmentalize it lah. But the funny thing was like when I walked into the room, because it was my first therapy session, I was like damn nervous. I was like, wow, I cannot open up to people one eh. Then I walked in, then she looked like she's such a lovely lady. Like she's just so kind, and like I feel like she has never seen in her life that kind of feeling. Like she's just like
I'm
an
sure
angel.
She's seen it all.
No. So as in like she doesn't feel like a sinner. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Like then when I walk in, then like wow, yellow lights, then like comfortable sofa. I was like sit down, and then I look at her again. I was like, fuck, I'm not opening up. And I spent like $180 on this session. Never mind. I'm just gonna give like a generic view of my life, so like she can like pick some things, I can at least get some advice. So I thought like I confirm won't open up, right? I sat down, and then the first question was, what brought you here, Xenia? Then she like pushed the tissue box to me. And I just went all out. It was like the first time I could just like break down and cry, and without feeling like I'm burdening someone or feel like shit, it must have felt awkward for them to see me this way.
Yeah.
And I really just blabber and like word vomit like in a non-synchronized manner. And she was just there to like ask me questions lah. And like the funny thing is like I realized halfway I kept asking her for solutions. I was like, so how would you react to this kind of situation? And she was just like, so Xenia, I want you to think about. And then she asked me the question back.
Yeah, I think that should be the way.
Yeah, but I got like a bit like annoyed halfway.
Because you were looking for immediate answers.
I was really looking for answers. Like I paid so much. I really like want to like solve
magical
this.
solutions
I just
instantly.
I just want to like solve this thing and get it out of my head so I can like be normal again. And then she was just, oh no. Then I asked her, you're not gonna give me like any answers, right? And then she was like, no, you are gonna find the answers yourself.
Yeah,
I was like,
sounds very good.
and so like there are a few techniques that she taught me, and I'm still trying to practice it now. And yeah, it's been great so far lah. I feel like I became wiser and I learned how to rationalize my emotions. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like the most important thing like for anyone who's going through stuff, right, is to just know that it's not abnormal. I feel like the moment you start to feel like it's something wrong, right, then you just keep like having negative emotions and thoughts, and it will just eat you up inside. I think it's great to just openly admit that, hey, we all go through stuff. Yeah, but knowing how to still carry on with your day while carrying around this thing and slowly letting go of the burden.
And not like running away from it. She was telling me like my survival mode is run.
Like pretend
I will do everything else but like face the problem. Like I will drink lah, or party lah, or like do some stupid shit lah, but I just won't face the problem. And for her to tell me that it's okay, it felt so like, damn, really? It's okay? And then like she just said like everyone has their own like survival methods, and yours is running away when you feel like you're gonna like drown and die, and that's completely normal. It's just that we have to find a balance to go back and find the solution. Wow, she's just so like
makes so much sense, right? Yeah, help you make sense of all the rubbish that's in your head.
Yeah, so then I felt like a lot better. Yeah, but of course I'm still like in progress. I feel I'm not there yet, but I'm trying.
I feel like most people are not really ever there. Like even as you grow older, right, you'll be surprised, like you'll be amazed at the new shit that life throws at you, and you'll be like, oh my god, now how do I deal with this, right? Like I'm sure like even our parents and whatnot, they had to go through like whatever struggles lah. And most importantly, I think it's the process.
Yeah,
it's about really getting to know yourself more. I feel like you are like a bit different now than back when I first met you like last year.
Woo.
Like you are a bit more like less just I'm Xenia, and then like you're more of
come that TSL thing.
Yeah, like more multi-dimensional in a way that like can really see that you have embraced your other sides in a way.
I think like back then when something bad happened to me, I'm someone who like, wow, I only wish that like it didn't happen to me. Is this like a Korean drama? Why is it me? That kind. And like now I'm more of a, okay, this happened, let's fucking face it, and what can I learn from it? And so like the closure thing I was talking about, like you sometimes you just don't get closure, right? And when I felt that again, when it comes to auditions and casting calls, I still feel as painful when I get rejected, and like they don't tell you why, you know, they don't tell you like actually you need to improve on like your voice or like your facial expression. They will just they don't even reject you. They just don't call you back. And I'm just like, here I am like asking myself like which part. Yeah. And I think it's because of that experience that I can finally be more okay about it. That like they are not gonna give you a closure. So you give yourself the closure. Yeah, so I would tell myself, okay, I don't think that's my best, and like I probably don't understand the character well enough. Is there something that I can change? And I've been rejected so many times to the point where I don't feel like going for auditions anymore. But I think like I will go for it after I improve myself. And that's why like I'm going to New York this year to learn acting.
Do people know about this yet?
No,
yeah,
I haven't told
know.
them. So it was like a huge step lah, because when I first joined TSL, I always wanted to be an actress, but somehow I just became a host. I think because of the segments that are readily available then, it was all for hosting and personality based, so it was less on acting. And I was like, so these 2 years, I gave myself 2 years, right? And then now I look back, I'm just like, I don't know whether I achieved my dream, cause like
I think you are a lot closer to it.
Yeah, I guess. But the acting thing, I feel like I haven't even really like stepped into it. So I don't know whether I'll like it, and I don't know whether I'll be good at it. So I'm just like, let's leave it to New York. Okay,
When
I'm just
are you
gonna
going
go.
to New York?
July.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty soon.
And that is where I chase my dream.
Oh my gosh, I'm
and
so
if it fails,
excited for you.
if it fails, it's fine. At least I tried. Yeah, it's really like I've been so fearless, and I think like that's my strength right now. I'm just gonna go for it. Like it fails, fuck it. I tried.
Learn
okay?
from Xenia, kids. Just follow your dreams.
Yeah, and I feel more motivated now, I guess.
How long are you gonna be gone in New York for?
Yeah, a while only lah.
Like how long?
Like
is a
3
while?
months.
Oh no, gonna
Just
miss you.
a while. I won't miss you guys though.
Okay,
It's fine.
But I think it'll be such an
time.
amazing experience for you. It'll be life changing, I believe.
I
Like
hope
3
so.
months somewhere so far away, chasing your dream.
Yeah.
It really sounds
hope
like
the
the
people
YOLO
there are
kind
nice.
of moment. I don't think the people there are gonna be that nice as from what I hear. But it's okay lah. Like you know, it's
Yeah.
not. Are you?
It's fine. I'm not gonna think about the negative thing. I'm just gonna focus on like New York, good food.
It's like an acting course, is it?
Yeah, is acting on screen.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because I don't think I'm good when it comes to theatre acting, and I don't think like I'm that interested in that. So I decided to go New York.
Wow. So we learned about you from when you were a kid, like when you
Mm.
were rebellious, and then like that guai JC, innocent, happy. Then after that, the asshole boyfriend, and when you were entering TSL, and then like we left him behind, and then like finally we're at New York stage.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you.
Hey, thanks. Thank
Buy
you.
me back a nice souvenir from New York, okay?
See how US quite expensive. If I got moolah, I will do it.
Okay, so thanks so much for really opening up and just sharing with us super intimate details.
Yeah, it's insane.
I also want to cry.
You did such a good job though. I feel like I've never...
I really look at you right now. I really don't know like if I just cry with you, then how? Or should I pet you? I was like so
no
scared to
affection.
make you some more, huh?
No affection. If not, I will like
You
just
would-
melt down and crumble. Yeah. So but really, all these things, if I can just explain again, it wasn't to like throw shade at people.
Of course not.
It's really I don't intend to even like evoke any negative emotions and make people like sympathize me or anything. It's really, that was like a major turning point in my life.
No, on the contrary, I feel that it's very uplifting. Like after I hear a story, like of course in that moment when you told me like that sucks for you, then I feel sad also.
Yeah.
But the main thing is you learned from it and it helped you become a better person.
Yeah,
and you know, as far as relationship wise, right, that one like it's really not up to us, isn't it? It's up to
I
destiny
guess.
and life. And who knows, might meet some like cute guy in New York or
Call
something.
me.
Yeah.
Oh, New York, I don't need call. I'm already there.
Yeah.
Cool.
So hopefully we'll see you transition from TSL to like silver screens in the
Maybe.
future.
Well, that would be a dream lah, but I don't want to be too optimistic. I want to be realistic, so like one step at a time.
Yeah, come back do local movie also good huh? Support local.
Yeah lor.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of Zula Pillow Talks. Xenia, you were a great guest.
Thank you, I know.
And if there's any other guests that you'd like to see on the upcoming episodes, let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.